Biafrans all over the world. Ihe nọzikwa kita bụ na good news, good news, good news. Ima on a recent one name as Nnamdi Kanu, ha gara Knesset ga meeting because of the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the freedom of Biafrans at large. O nwere okwu the chairman of the Knesset kwuru, the deputy chairman ihe o kwuru, o si that Biafrans, we want you to be free and you will be free. I'm gonna play the video. It's not like it's coming from me. It's coming from her direct, giving us complete assurance. Yes, you must be free. We want you to be free. From a bloodline is something that is coming from people that are related. This is families fighting for families. I'm going to read out the caption of this particular message. After reading it out, I'll now play the video. Kuno watch ya. Biafrans, we are going home. Don't panic. Don't listen to any other person. Don't listen to whatever they are saying outside the freedom of Biafra, because we know that we are going home. Let's go on. According to her, she said, Israel's Knesset deputy chairman sends powerful message to Biafrans. I saw this particular update from a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's junior brother's page, Prince Kanu. According to him, he said, breaking, Israel's Knesset deputy chairman sends powerful message to the people of Biafra. In the powerful moment captured at the Knesset, Mrs. Limo's son Hamalek, deputy chairman of the Israeli Knesset and member of the Foreign Affairs and Security Committee, stands with Biafran delegates and declared. She stands with Biafran delegates and declared. You know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and some other members of 100 Men. You know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he recently selected 100 men. So some members from them went to Israel. So it is in that meeting that they went in Israel at the Knesset, at their parliament, that this woman declared this particular thing. Let's listen. We want you to be safe. We want to be safe, and we can do it together. We can do it together. This is a dear friends, we are going home. No matter what they do, no matter what they say, we are going home. I continue. For those who understand the weight, the heroine of Israel, who has been the IPOB since day one, is telling the world that Biafrans must be protected and saved. Israel sees us as flesh and blood. This is not ordinary diplomacy. This is family standing up for family. This is family standing up for family. Biafrans all over the world, we are going home. This is what they declared. We want you to be free, and you must be free. You know how powerful that statement is. They stand with us. Something I told you people in my previous video, we will not see that okay horror, the whole for us also. Bukoni si organdoga, which is Benji. Kotinya kana kwa, otinye hanaka. Everything I will go. Benji hanaka. Just one statement to that. Church Habasa. Nigeria yasa. Nigeria yasa. Umibo. This news just they sweet me. Biafra na atomo ke chadro. Ona atomo dem no ko obja kita. Umibo. Let's watch the video. I want you to be safe.
We can do it together.
You heard it from the horse's mouth. This was her statement. You must be free. We are standing with you. You must be free. These are brothers fighting for brothers. Anyway, there is another particular video I'm going to play for you. This particular video is talking about Nigeria and their yeye life. Okay? You know, whenever you see a video talking about the genocide, I want you to always share it. About all these people, about all these Boko Haram, all these bandits, I want you to share it because it's working in our favor. I'm telling you the truth. It's working. God is using everything to, enhance our living Nigeria. So, share and make sure you watch this particular video from beginning to the end. gbasara ndị Naijiria na ka ha si wee na-arụ mpụ ha, eme mpụ na arụ ha mara eme. Anyway, let's watch the video.
The theme of this edition of State Affairs is Ali Modu Sharif, the man who created Boko Haram. The Modu Sharif story and the story of Boko Haram. In early 2000s, Borno State was a powder keg. We talk about decades of poverty, decades of disenfranchisement. We talk about the growing influence of radical Salafist ideology, and these were the conditions that created the room for extremism in Borno State. Muhammad Yusuf, a young and magnetic cleric, he had gathered a devoted following made up mostly of disenchanted young persons, and they called themselves the Yusufiya movement. That was the precursor to what the world would later come to know as Boko Haram. They were angry, they were organized, and they were a sleeping electoral giant. They loved their leader, Muhammad Yusuf. Across the political divide, Ali Modu Sharif was a man with a problem. He wanted to be the governor of Borno State, but he was challenging the incumbent Mala Kachala. Ali Modu Sharif needed votes, and he knew exactly where to find them. In a calculated move, a move that would shape Nigeria's destiny for decades to come. You know what Sharif did? Reports have it that he approached Muhammad Yusuf and they forged a pact. The terms were simple. Yusuf's followers would deliver their massive voting bloc to Sharif's campaign, and in return, Sharif would implement full Sharia law in Borno State and give one of Yusuf's disciples a coveted position in his cabinet. That was the deal. A simple deal, right? It is politics. You acquire power by all means. That's the game. Who wants to play politics? We are playing politics. Let's play. Remember the subject of the class? Ali Modu Sharif, the man who created Boko Haram. Ali Modu Sharif, the man who created Boko Haram. That is what we are treating. The man who created Boko Haram. It is the story of politics, how politics leads to violence. Let's dig into it. Ali Modu Sharif was a man with a problem. He wanted to be governor. He was challenging the incumbent Malaka Chala. By this time, Obasanjo had frustrated Malaka Chala. By this time, Malaka Chala was struggling to get a platform. Ali Modu Sharif was not a member of the PDP. He was a member of the All Nigeria People's Party, ANPP. But Obasanjo seemed to like him. While a member of ANPP, the president, a member of PDP, liked him. It is the Ali Modu Sharif story. It is about learning from the stories. Remember the deal? Sharif approached Muhammad Yusuf and forged a pact. The terms were simple. Yusuf's followers would deliver their massive voting bloc to Sharif, and in return, Sharif would implement full Sharia law in Borno State and give one of Yusuf's disciples a coveted position in his cabinet. The marriage of convenience was sealed. Yusuf's followers threw their weight behind Sharif. They publicly attacked Kachala as a bad Muslim. They campaigned vigorously for their new political ally, Modu Sharif. Sharif won the election in 2003. He assumed office. But, as we shall see, he had no intention of keeping his promises to Yusuf. Is that not politics? Mind you, the first installment of the deal was delivered. Sharif created a Ministry of Religious Affairs and appointed Alhaji Bujifoy, Muhammad Yusuf's National Secretary, as the commissioner. So he kept that part of the bargain. He appointed Alhaji Bujifoy, Muhammad Yusuf's National Secretary, as the commissioner of the Ministry of Religious Affairs. On the surface, it appeared that Sharif was honoring his commitment. But the full and rigorous implementation of Sharia law, including traditional criminal punishments like amputation and stoning, was abandoned. Sharif limited the Sharia courts to civil and social matters, effectively neutering the very system that brought him to power. Yusuf, realizing he had been used, began directing fiery sermons against Sharif's government from his mosque. He branded the governor an apostate, and the relationship soured. In 2007, Bujifoy resigned from Modu Sharif's government in protest. By this, the sect severed all ties with the Sharif administration. By then, the damage was already done. Boko Haram is also a product of politics. Nigeria's politics, represented by Ali Modu Sharif. The alliance with Sharif had done more than just legitimizing Yusuf's movement. It had given the sect a taste of political power. It has given the sect access to state resources.